Apple is back with a brand new product that you probably, I don't know if you heard about it. This is the iPhone XS Max smart battery case. They make it as well for the regular iPhone XS. It will kind of work with the iPhone X, but certain little, like the speaker holes don't line up, and I don't recommend you buy it for that. It's expensive. Of course, it's got the Apple logo on it, right? So you know you're gonna have to pay for it. It's $129 for a battery case. We keep talking about inexpensive smartphones, and Apple's just like, they're doubling down. They're like, our case will cost half as much as your smartphone, as your budget smartphone. They don't care. They got the logo. Nonetheless, some people are power users on their devices. They want more battery life, and Apple has a solution for you in the form of their smart battery case. I do feel the need to say that if this is a bit too rich for your blood, there are battery cases for the XS Max on Amazon. I was just doing a quick peek before I started this video. I mean, we're talking like, what is this one? $32.99, 6,000 milliamp hours. This one has 2 battery cells around 1,300 milliamp hours. So it's also got like 4-star rating. There are cheaper ones to choose from if you don't need this logo and you don't mind a slightly different design. You can head over to Amazon to pick some up. I'll link that one down in the description that I just mentioned. But if you have money falling out of your pockets, $130 for a case. Anyhow, let's go ahead and crack into this. So it comes in white and black, and if you were familiar with the previous version of this, then you know it's got the hump. It's the hump back. It's the camel. The old one was more like that though, because this one, it has the one hump, but then the bottom is just stays fat. What a weird product. The shape of this thing is so weird. And that is large. So is this really practical? I guess if you really need maximum battery life, then you're willing to put up with it. But you can tell, I mean, that's fat. That's looking like a beluga whale right there. This is the white version. It has like a soft touch. Imagine the Apple silicone case with a battery like actually jammed into it. That's what you're working with here. Now the buttons are remapped, so they kind of like on the outside. These buttons will push on the actual buttons, and to install your phone into it, you just bend this back like this. The lightning connector attaches, and then the phone is in the battery case and charging. Now, one thing that did improve in this situation is the fact that this has wireless charging supported now, so you can throw the entire case onto a wireless charger. In terms of the extension of the battery life on your iPhone, this is gonna give you between 50 and 70% more battery life. Apple doesn't tell you exactly. They kind of just scale it up. They say, oh, with this case on, all of a sudden your XS Max can do like 37 hours of talk time and so on. So there's improvements in every battery department in the neighborhood of 50 to 75%. So let's go ahead and install the phone in. So like I said, you just sort of bend this back here and you slide your device in like so. Boom. Top fits over. Whoa, that's a big boy. That's a big boy now. I mean, this is for the power users. This is for the Instagram professionals. All day, all night. Discover page. Deep in it. Selfie town. I'm a photographer. Hashtag goals somewhere. Traveling. You really need to be on your phone a lot to justify carrying around this tank. Will, I need you, Will. I need you, Will. You gotta feel this right now. This is hefty. This is hefty. Okay, and what I want you to do, you just pick that up. You just take that off the table. You answer a phone call. I mean, you pretend to answer a phone call. Just. Is that a big boy?
Yeah, it feels pretty big. I'm not used to like...
Is that a beluga whale?
It has a hump, yeah.
Are you in the St. Lawrence River right now? Did you know belugas, they come down the St. Lawrence every so often? Yeah, they do.
For what? Migration? Or?
I assume it's for feeding or breeding or something. But you wouldn't expect, it's a river, it's St. Lawrence, you wouldn't expect to see a whale in there.
Oh. A what now?
A whale. A whale.
5 hours later.
He's on the hunt. He gets nothing. He burned all those calories.
7 hours later.
Beluga. It's a beluga whale.
Yeah, to put it thusly.
I don't know if it floats, but it's a beluga whale.
I mean, honestly, I don't mind it.
Yeah. Can we get a pocket? Can we get a pocket?
Is it pocketable?
Let's get a pocket. Let's get a quick pocket.
I have pretty big pockets, but
Is that
I
right?
can feel it.
What are you thinking right now? Is this a fashion show? Okay, that worked.
Yeah.
You could pocket it. You're okay with it.
It is, yeah. It's
You know what? I am too. I know a lot of people they're giving Apple heat on this particular design all the way from the last one, but in reality, it's like battery cells that you're gonna buy
yeah.
in industrial quantities. That's what they're like. They're slivers. They're rectangles. You slip it in. What else can you really do?
Yeah, I would say this design is a little bit better than the previous because before it would just look like a giant rectangle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the
This
case.
time they went all the way down with it. So the other benefit of going with the Apple battery case as opposed to a third party like Amazon pickup, like the one that I showed off earlier, is that when you swipe over here, you swipe over here and you see the battery life on the iPhone and the battery life on the battery case independently. Now the other thing that's special about this one compared to the last one, as I mentioned earlier, is the wireless charge. You're a big wireless guy.
Big fan.
Yeah, you practically invented it. Magic. Boom. Charging. Now it will charge the case, then the device. I mean, in this case, the device is fully charged, but the case is getting the juice. Let's see what it says, actually.
So
Yeah,
wait,
look. Shows charging.
Can you take out the phone and then just charge the case using?
It's a good question. Solving the world's problems. Hey, the case is off. What do you think?
Perfect.
No, there's a light on the case.
Oh, there you go.
Halele.
Oh,
Comfy do.
yeah.
Imagine a universe in which you're an iPhone user.
Okay.
You have a XS Max. It's gigantic.
Yes.
It's in your pocket. The battery is not enough because you live a certain lifestyle. You need battery. You're away from an outlet frequently. You're an adventurer. You have determined that you want to get a battery case. Do you spend $129 on the official Apple with the wireless charging and the nice little integration here? And of course, don't forget the ever important logo, or do you spend $32.99, head over to Amazon, call it a day?
The cheaper.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Hilly Hoo. It's just so much more money than the kind of generic versions that are on Amazon. I mean, you could buy 4 of those cases and hand them out on Halloween.
Could do that.
Trick or treat.